Hi, my name is Norm, and I'm here with Darren this afternoon, and we just finished our Med-Rem prayer that we have every Tuesday at noontime here at the Global Prayer Room in Kansas City, Missouri. And today is March 15th, 2016. And today we started out praying with Psalm 116, 1 and 12 and 13 in mind. And it starts off by saying, I love the Lord because He heard my prayer. And then 12 and 13 talks about how we will lift up the cup of salvation and celebrate the Lord's goodness as a kind of a token of gratitude. And that's what we want to see happen all over the world, but specifically our assignment is the Mediterranean Rim. And so we launched into prayer, praying for Gibraltar, which is the rock that juts out into the Mediterranean right at the Strait of Gibraltar. And on Gibraltar there's a house of prayer led by a brother named Doug, and there's 7 churches, and many of them come together weekly to pray, and they're building the prayer movement there. And it's spoken prophetically that Gibraltar holds the key to the Mediterranean. And we think that key is intimacy. Intimacy one with another and intimacy with God. And so we're praying for a real move of the Spirit to join people's hearts together in Gibraltar. So we ask that you join us to pray for Gibraltar also. We prayed today for the Med-Rim power line, like we prayed last week. The spiritual cable that extends from the Strait of Gibraltar all the way to Athens, Greece, that would other countries and nations, cities around the Mediterranean will be able to plug into that. And with that, we're praying also for 120 workers, and someone brought out the fact that this is 120 volts power that we have here in America, but it's 240 power in Europe. So take that for whatever it's worth, but we're praying for this power line to be established, for 120 workers, intercessory missionaries, to be sent to descend upon Athens, Greece, and to really intercede alongside the local church in Athens. We're praying for the idea of terms of endearment. Cariño, las fuerzas del cariño means the power of sweet, loving relationships. And that's what we want to see manifest all over the Mediterranean basin. The churches and believers coming together in an exceptional quality of love. That the fascination with Jesus, His goodness, His tenderness, His compassion would seep into the fiber of the church, and that would be manifest to one another. And then we also prayed for the AAST, which is an abbreviation for the Athens All-Star Team. And this is 9 leaders there who Tom and I got to know, who are key leaders. And that's, I don't want to name them all, but keep those in prayer. Keep the leadership of the church in Athens in prayer, that they would have a fresh and renewed vision of Jesus. And then also we prayed for Israel, and especially one of our All-Star Team members is Greta Mavro, and she is a Greek American that lives in Jerusalem, but she brings to Athens the component of Israel, love for Israel, and the place of Israel in the end time. So we want to see that understanding really into the church. And then lastly, we prayed for myself and my wife Debbie, our trip that will be going on soon to the Mediterranean. And so we appreciate your prayers very much for that, for the strength, for the wisdom, for the love, to exceed our expectations at this time. So thank you for praying. Thank you, Darren, for recording.